Hi, I'm John Lieber, and this is what we're watching in U.S. politics this week. More turmoil in the House. Georgia member Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's made quite a name for herself as an outspoken opponent of Republican leadership and a prolific fundraiser online, this week triggered another motion to vacate the Speaker, the second this year. Only this time it was against Mike Johnson, the Speaker who replaced Kevin McCarthy after he was removed during a motion to vacate earlier in the year. The big change this time was that Democrats rallied to Johnson's side, defending him against the Republicans that tried to take him out and resoundingly defeating the measure, which really takes a lot of the wind out of the sails of future rebellions against the Republican Speaker, at least for the rest of 2024. Democrats and moderate Republicans are both tired of this level of chaos and want to defang the Republicans who want to make life harder for the leader of the House of Representatives. That doesn't mean they're all allies now, however. Mike Johnson is going to spend the rest of the year pushing very partisan measures across the floor of the House of Representatives in order to draw a contrast between Republicans and Democrats that voters understand when they go to cast a ballot in November. There will be a very small number of must-pass legislation coming up. Right now, Congress is working on a reauthorization of the FAA. Later in the year, they're going to have to, once again, pass a budget bill to keep the government funded. Those will probably be very bipartisan measures. And one of the big ironies of the extreme polarization that's happening in the House, including within the Republican faction, is that the House is now effectively functioning more like the bipartisan Senate, which requires a supermajority of 60 senators, which is always a bipartisan coalition, in order to get almost anything done. That's now the situation that the House finds itself in. The House is typically the significantly more partisan body, but because of the Republican dissenters against Johnson, they've turned the House into a much more bipartisan place, which really won't get much done this year. So one lesson for Marjorie Taylor Greene this week is that if she comes to the king, she better not miss. She came for the king and she missed, and now she's going to find herself on the outs with Republicans probably for the rest of the year. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week.